Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I have a bundle of Monopoly money, old Monopoly money, that was in a game I think I found in a charity shop. So I have decided that I am going to put it to use and make a few tags using the Monopoly money as part of the background. So I put together this one, and we will do one or two, probably two together, just to see how it was done. So you will need some Monopoly money or anything that you can use as a background. So we'll just put that to the side. And I also used these scraps. These are scraps that you used to collect as a kiddie. And that's what that is. And then little tickets, little labels for a bit, and we'll do some stamping on them, and a couple of pieces, just some random bits of paper. I don't know where these came from. They might have been in Happy Mail. They might have been in one of the Your Creative Studio boxes. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what we're going to aim for. So we'll just sit that one there as inspiration. So in fact, let's do the two at the one time rather than do one and then just do a repeat. Let's do both at the one time. So I've got that, and I've got my Monopoly money that I am just going to layer up there, I think, and then we will decide. This is a kind of peachy coloured one, and I think I'm going to put that one with that one and that one with that one. And then I have this little birdie, and then we will decide on another little bird. They come like this, all kind of tagged together. I got these as a gift from my crafty buddy Josephine. Hi Josephine, I'm still using these. I absolutely love them. I have used loads. All the ones down the bottom there are part used, so I'm getting good fun from them. But we will just safely put them over beside the Monopoly money, and I think we will use this one here. So we'll just quickly snip it out, and then we'll tidy up the little snippets. We used to collect these as children, these scraps. I don't know, we called them scraps. I'm guessing that's what they were called everywhere, I'm not sure. And then what we did was, when you got your annual at Christmas, which was like a book, a kiddie's, like weekly comics, like the Mandy or the Judy and things like that, used to at Christmas time bring out annuals. So they were just kind of hardbacked comics really, and so we used to use them, or any big book that your mum or dad gave you to keep your scraps in. And so you had pages with scraps in between each page to keep them nice and flat. And then what you would do is, if you had a doubler, as we used to call them, 2 of 1, we would put that one, like make it stick up the page a wee bit, so that you knew that when you met your pals, oh, there's a wee bit there I've missed. When you met your pals, you would know which ones you wanted to swap for something that you didn't have. I think that's all the bits, yeah. And we'll put that one on that one. Yeah. Okay, next I want to just do some inking so that when I stick everything down, all the edges will look a wee bit more defined. This is a walnut stain. So, and that's how you got your stamp collection. It was a lot of angels and florals, really, and little cute animals, little puppies and kittens, as I remember. Just quickly, just take a little bit round the edge off. I'm not too concerned that I get more on some bits than other bits. Let's do the little label as well. Why not? I started using this walnut stain because I actually stuck these on some writing paper, because initially I was just going to use that as the tag, but I just thought it was kind of small. I thought, no, mount it on something else and make them a little bit bigger. Why not? Yes, I've started using walnut stain because the other one that's popular for doing this with, now what's it called? Vintage Photo, maybe? Wasn't really showing up. I think it maybe needs a little bit of re-inking. I'm not sure if they dry out quickly or having said that, I have had these quite a long time, so I shouldn't complain if they are drying out. It's not really all that quick. I've had them a number of years, so, and I don't have a huge collection of them. I've maybe got about maybe 10 or 12, but I've never added to them. My original collection is my original collection, and I haven't added any colours to it. It seems that what I've got is doing me, so that'll be fine. Right, now let's think how we are going to do this to make it a little bit different from the one that we've already done. Let's maybe put it up that top corner there. Because I still want to see that it's Monopoly money. I still want that to be the kind of focal point. Not focal point, a kind of, you know, I want to be able to see that that's what I've used, rather than like cover it up and all you see is just, oh, that's quite nice actually. I don't suppose you do need to see the word Monopoly. Although in my head you sort of do. I think I quite like that, and we'll do a little bit of stamping here. Right, I'm going to do that. So I've just got my glue stick and an odd piece of paper. I will need to get myself a new gluey magazine or book, because it's handy to have to glue on top. I'll just put that there. I was maybe going to stitch round, but I changed my mind. I thought it had quite a lot of busyness already, so I'm not going to stitch around these ones. I'm just happy with the distress ink around the edges. I think I've done that the other way round, but that's fine. Actually, that works out. I should have thought of that. That just actually just happened. A happy accident. Right, before I stick the birdie down, I am going to choose. I have a little selection of that's the one I used there. Does it have? Nope. It doesn't say what make it is. I've got my tray. And I think I might use original. And I think, let's see, I've got another little, I think I might use a butterfly. There's a butterfly down there. In fact, look at the size of this teeny tiny butterfly. Now, I don't have, I think they might be Prima marketing, I think. I'm not sure. I don't keep packaging, and I know that's a bit naughty. For when you have a YouTube channel, people like to know where you've got your bits from, but yes, I think that'll be fine. And we might just put that across the top. Okay, so I need my little acrylic block, and let's just cheat and do that because that's not sticking anymore. I've got my VersaFine Onyx Black. Yeah, and that kind of joins the two pieces together. Now I wonder if we should do the little tiny one up the top there. Oh, so I have a little house update. So our house, or our apartment, I should say, it's a flat we're in, went on the market on Wednesday late afternoon, but in fact early evening. And yeah, so yesterday was Thursday, and we had three viewers, and So that was yesterday, and this morning, so that's original, and I get these from Cat's Life Press. Now you'll need to search for that because I think it was a shop in London that I sent away for these ones that have got the words on them. I'm sure it was yes, Cat's Life Press, and I think it was Blade Rubber Stamps in London that I got them. Yeah. So yes, so we heard, that's not the right one, it's this one. We heard from the estate agent this morning that everyone liked it, but the first lady, the viewer, hadn't sold her own house and didn't want to, it was a wee bit early for her, didn't want to put the offer in because she hadn't sold yet, or she hadn't even started selling. And then the other couple, she says, spoke about it with each other all night and just weren't 100% sure, but she says that they might come back. So fingers crossed for that. And then the third couple, who were an older couple, not that we are young, but I'm going to do some minor surgery. Oh, ow! They thought they were coming to see a 3-bedroom house or something or other. I don't know. They were confused, I think. I don't know what they thought, because they walked in and they were like, this is different. I'm like, oh, okay. So they were just out the game altogether. So anyway, we've got more viewings lined up for tomorrow. So fingers crossed. It only takes one person, you know. So mustn't lose hearts. Early days. We're only on day 2. So this is just a plastic, it's an old Starbucks gift card. And I just cut off the corner and I just use that when I want to make a tag. And you just turn it round, so it's quite handy to have one of them. So yeah, so that's that one. Yeah, I quite like that one. We will put the eyelet in at the end. Let's think about what we want to do with this one now. So should this one be up on that corner, or maybe on the middle? And we'll put this I didn't add any washi to that. I've got washi on this one because I've got my 3 washes out. Do you know what? I don't think this one needs any washi. The layout must be different. I felt as if this one had a kind of blank space there in there, so maybe we don't need washi for that one. Right, I think that will be it for that one. Right, where did my bit of paper go? Let's just turn this. We have to get new ink. So you know how the printer does that calibration. Well, it's not collaboration, is it? Oh, I want to, what was I going to do? Yeah, about there, because I'm going to be cutting off that corner, so don't want to be too near the corner. Yeah, that'll be all right. A little bit of geometry going on there. There. Now, have I got this one the right way round? Yes. Was it up the top or was it? Oh, let's just put it to the top. I can't remember now how I had it. But that'll do it. Yep. Now, I don't want to cut his beak off, so just, yeah, we can trim off a little bit of his nest. I'm sure he won't mind. Now, what we're going to stamp on this one? Let's see. What have we got that's appropriate? A little tree. That's a bit odd sitting on his head, isn't it? I don't think there's anything there actually. I think I'm just going to use one of these patterns. That's quite nice. These are art by Marlene. I don't know the name of the set, but I do know it's art by Marlene. My new VersaFine is super juicy. I had forgotten just quite how juicy they get, because the one, or rather the two that I had been using were really old. And I want it down a wee bit so that maybe he's just overlapping a bit. So we'll hope for the best that that's about right there. Yeah, he overlaps a bit. And so I've got, I made this original, let's see, I quite fancy handmade art, or work of art, handmade art. Let's have this one. And again, it's Cat's Life Press. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Right, let's get, I don't know, I think it might be a robin. Doesn't look like the kind of robins we get here, but I know that the American robins look different from our robins. Now I just want him, just not his beak. Here we are. I want his beak to be on, so we can trim off a little bit of that. Yeah. I'll do the corners. In fact, once I've cut these corners, I will need to do a little bit of inking again, just just on the bits that are bare now because we've cut corners. So we'll do that. Two ticks, two shakes of a lamb's tail. There we are. Right, let's move that and bring in the crocodile. Clear some space. Do we decide about the washi? I don't think we want any. I don't see any space jumping out at me. This already had this printed on, so that's quite handy in that corner. So we don't need the washi. I've got two bits of sari silk here just to use to tie on the top. So let's get this out. I always like to close that over again because I just fear that eyelets will just go everywhere if we don't keep it closed. So it's the 3/16 punch I want. And we'll just eyeball the centre. Right, and 3/16 use the silver bits in that bit there, so we're already good with that. Let's decide what colour of eyelet we want. Now we'll put a kind of bronzy colour in that one. And a silvery colour in that one. So all we need to do is squish these with this part of the machine. Good. And this one. I went for years with a set with a hammer, you know, the metal thing and the hammer that you just hammered. Oh, what a racket. And I didn't really, in my card making days, I didn't really use eyelets all that much. But I did have some eyelets, oh well, these ones, and I did have the hammer tool set to do them, and so I resisted for a long time. Oh, come on. Is it the right way round? Is that why it's... Ah, there it's... I had it the wrong way round. Yeah, I resisted for quite a long time. To getting a crocodile, but when I started journaling, junky journaling type thing, you do use eyelets quite a lot, and I thought, right, just go for it. We'll get a wee bit of twine and that's at a join. I don't know if I want the blue. Let's see what it looks like when it's through. You get these sari silk in a big long, all the different patterns and colours. I don't even know if that will go through the sewn bit because it's quite bumped. No, that's not going to go through. That bit won't bend. I'll just need to cut that wee bit off. yeah, they come in a big long joined up, all the different bits, so you just cut off what you want, but then sometimes you get the you know, the joints. Right, so let's choose an appropriate. Oh, might use the string for twiny string for that one, and although there's, I'm not sure that that lemony colour is really appropriate. There's some grey. Maybe the grey would be nice with the grey there, and maybe the string. Oh, I'm building a tower over there. There's the box with the stamps, the crocodile on top, and then the trimming box on top of that. It'll all come clattering down. There. Oh, I don't know, have I left myself enough? Let's see. Oh, I don't think I have. I was a wee bit quick to cut that. Well, I'm not even going to, because I quite like these long tails. And that just, what was I thinking? Right. Let's cut a nice long bit. This is quite bouncy twine. And I'm going to do a second knot because I can tell that's going to slip. Right. Yeah, this is thicker twine than the black that I used for that other one. It'll twirl, but we can untwirl it. And then we can fiddle about. I'm not sure I like that grey now. It's a bit thick. It's not as fine as the other, and it's got bends in it that's not going to, you know, the folds in the twine, the bends in the twine are going to stay, and I'm just not keen. So let's just not do that. Let's see if we've got a grey that's, see, that's better. I must have pulled that out thinking it was the same, but this is actually softer and finer. So this is better. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you're doing your videos in real time and you don't really know how to edit all that much. Well, see, I know how to join up videos if I stop and start them, but editing out precisely different seconds and moments, I don't have that skill yet. But maybe one day. when I retire from my real work, I will have time during the day when I retire. Maybe I will be able to teach myself. I will watch some YouTube videos and learn how to edit. That sounds like a plan. There. And that's just a wee bit too long, so we'll cut that one there and that one about there to make them slightly different lengths. Yeah, at last. So that's good, and let's just put string on this one. Oh, that's a big long bit of cut. Went the other way. Cut it too long. Right. Oh, and the other thing is I have reached another milestone on my channel. 7,000 viewers. Wow. Can't quite believe how the numbers have gone up. So thank you so much, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure to get the comments, and I always try and reply to all the comments, so that's lovely. But if you don't comment, a thumbs up is great. Either way, it's all good. But it is lovely to get the comments. Oh, that's quite cute, because I do quite like that. String's quite bouncy. Right, is that me now? Look at that. A little trio of Monopoly tags. Right, let me get my book. So we're going to put one in this book. And let's see, there's a pocket here that needs a tag for sure. If I can just find it. Where might it be? That's not it. These are the page edgers we did the other day. These have been very popular. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching that one. You seem to like that one for sure. Right, this is a little pocket. So let's see which one will be nice to go in here. That's quite nice. I quite like this, because then you can see, and the grey kind of matches the grey in that other page maybe. So yeah, and it just fits in no more, thank goodness. And I do like that it's popping out at the top, along with the other tag that's just been clipped in. So yeah, so that's today's tags. I'll just sit that out just now so you can see it. And yeah, so thanks very much for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.